Nora, a young woman, cautiously approaches an ornate mirror hung on the wall. The house creaks with unsettling groans as she nears the mirror. The reflection shows her, but something is off. In the reflection, her doppelganger is not moving, just staring at her with cold, lifeless eyes.
What the hell?
She waves her hand in front of the mirror. Her reflection doesn't follow. A slow, creeping smile stretches across the reflection's face.
No.
Suddenly, the reflection reaches out of the mirror, its hand stretching into the real world. Nora screams as she's pulled forward, her face slamming against the glass, cracking it. Blood trickles down the mirror, but the reflection is grinning wide. James, a ghost hunter, is wandering through the hallways, recording the decayed environment. He presses his ear to the wall, listening intently as faint whispers echo from within. Suddenly, the whispers grow louder, overlapping voices pleading for help.
They're coming from inside the walls.
He steps back, shining his flashlight. A shadowy figure flickers within the cracked plaster. The wall suddenly bulges as if something is trying to force its way out. Without warning, hands burst through the wall, grabbing at James, pulling him toward the crumbling surface. He screams, fighting, but more hands break through, clawing at his skin.
No.
The whispers become deafening as the hands drag him into the wall, his screams fading into the darkness. Emma sits on the couch watching TV. Outside, the wind howls. Suddenly, there's a faint knock at the door. She hesitates, peering through the window to see nobody there.
Just the wind.
She turns back to the TV, but the knock comes again, louder this time. She grabs a kitchen knife, moving toward the door.
Who's there?
Silence. Suddenly her phone buzzes on the table. She glances down at it. The screen reads, "I'm inside."
What?
She spins around, her breath catching in her throat as she sees a dark figure standing in the corner of the room, its face hidden in shadow. She backs away, but it rushes toward her, its movements unnaturally fast. The screen cuts to black as her scream echoes through the house. Mark sits in the back of the bus, his head against the window, half asleep. The bus is moving through a long, dark stretch of road. He glances up to the front and notices a new passenger sitting several rows ahead. The figure is dressed in a long, hooded coat, staring straight ahead, motionless.
When did they get on?
The bus rattles over a bump, and the passenger's head jerks unnaturally, turning toward Mark with an almost painful crack. The figure has no face, just a smooth, featureless surface where eyes and a mouth should be.
No way.
He moves to get off the bus at the next stop, but the figure stands too, turning toward him, still faceless.
Let me out!
The bus driver, oblivious, keeps driving. The figure reaches toward Mark as the bus plunges into a tunnel of darkness.